guys, it's Simplicity and welcome back to part 5 of Build With Me. So in the last part, we did the little backyard area here, just kind of put in a hot tub and some seating, and we were going back and forth on whether or not we wanted a fire pit, and I didn't actually do that. And then we also did the upstairs bathroom here in the back corner, so we also did that as well. So for this part, this is the little bathroom here if you guys were curious. For this part, we have the kitchen and the living room to accomplish. So yeah, here's like the little bathroom. It's just kind of like a little bit clamped, I don't know. I'm going to get rid of that light and probably go in and get another one. So I'm going to hop into buy mode and just kind of go into the actual like light section. There's one that I always use from the base game, but I could use my pot lights. Maybe not. These ones. I always use these ones. If I'm not using the Bite-A-Bug ones, I use these ones. So I'm just going to change that out. But yeah, so we have this little section here to do the upstairs, and then we also have this little porch over here that we can also do something with. So I think that's what we'll start with, is this little porch here. I'm kind of wanting to make it a little bit of like a seating area as well, which I know we have one downstairs, but just kind of like, I don't know. I'm kind of wanting to do like a picnic table up here, but I don't feel like that's very modern. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get a barbecue because I did want to do that. I'm probably going to use this one. I don't know, just one of the barbecues. And then I always put like a little table up with like near it for some reason, I don't know. But I don't know if I necessarily want them to eat outside all the time if they're using the barbecue. So maybe we'll just go with the same lounges that we use downstairs and just place a couple of them along like here. I think that could work. I know it's not like the nicest seat like looking thing, but it could work. And then we have the kitchen and the living room to do. I'm going to go into the counters. And we're probably going to do the ones from late night. I think they're probably the most modern ones that we have. This is the one that's not the island. And I'm just going to try and figure out where I want to place this. So I know that I'm going to do the Modern Mouse City counters. I think that's what they're called. I'm going to do them across the window. But I have to figure out how far I want to go with this. And then I'm going to take the kitchen sink and just place it on the left-hand side for that counter. And then I'm going to get the dishwasher from the base game and just place it in beside the sink. I feel like that makes more sense to have it by the sink. And then I'm just kind of trying to look at the plan here. And then I'm going to take this counter and do it on both sides as well, and then we're also going to go into the counter and turn it across here. I have move objects on. That's not helping me out any. There we go. So if you guys don't have move objects on, it should snap into the counter to actually like make it a corner counter. And then I'm going to use the late night stove as well and just attach it right there. So I don't know. I'm like, and then maybe go over one more on both sides. I'm just trying to like take up a use of the space. Then I'm going to use the island counters and put them probably 3 across here, I think. And then we're going to use the late night fridge as well. Actually no, I'm going to use the base game one and just place it right there. And I'm going to get rid of this counter just to kind of have it evened out. And then I'm going to get the microwave from the base game, the Nano Waver, place it in the corner. We'll probably get the coffee machine and put it like beside the fridge, I think. And we're going to do the fire alarm and place it by the stove. And then there's counters that come with this. There's these ones here, which are double-sided. So I'm just going to place those right there for a second. And then there's also the one-sided ones here that are meant to go over top of the cabinet, the counters. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to do it across the window as well, just because it's not like it's blocking the entire thing. I'm going to skip over the stove and just place one beside it. And then I'm going to put the pots and pans rack. I'm going to change the color of it just because it's yellow, but I place that above the stove typically. Like that. But you guys, there is also, oh, I don't know what they're called. They're like these little like vent things that you can put over the top. So you could also do that. And I'm going to change up the color of the rack just because it is more yellow based. I'm going to do like a silver. So I'm going to hop into the metal section and create a sim and play around with some of these. I don't know, you guys can just kind of pick out your own. I just used one of the ones from the base game. It's not like a super shiny one, but it's like a more silver one. There we go. I feel like that ties in better than like the yellow. And then there's these counters, cabinets here, the overhead double-sided ones that you're going to go ahead and place over the top of the island, just because that's what they're meant for. And then I'm going to hop back into build mode, I think, and see if I want to play around with the columns for holding up the cabinets or not, because sometimes this can look really good, but I've never been able to pull it off, and I don't think I'm going to be able to this time around either. But I don't want to close it off with a wall, so if I turn move objects on, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Like even these ones from Into the Future, I don't think I can make them work. Yeah, no. Okay. So I'm going to probably skip out on this column idea. Like I want to make it work. Like these ones look the best that I tried out, but it doesn't look great. So like, see, if I was to put it on both sides, it would close off the left-hand side, and then that counter would pretty much be unusable. So I'm going to undo that and just give up on my column idea. I might get rid of the one actually and just do a 2 cabinet, just to have a bigger open space. And then maybe I could make this work. I don't really know. I mean, none of these columns are going to fit the vibe that I'm going for, and it probably looks ridiculous, because then you wouldn't be able to use the counter. Okay. So I'm just going to leave it at 2 and hop back into buy mode. We're going to go into the long section. I want the bar stool section. And I'm going to use these ones here from Showtime and just place them down here. I'm going to change them up because the red doesn't fit the theme, of course. So we're going to go ahead and hop into Creative Style. And I'm going to switch it over to the green just because I want the darker metal at the bottom, and then that way I don't have to like play around with it. And then I'm going to go into my themed patterns. And I'm going to try and use one from the base game, or like, yeah, probably like the base game. Because I do have custom patterns. Oh boy. Alright. So, if I can get in here just so I can kind of like see the patterns, I'm just going to kind of go past my light there. So I'm going to play around with some patterns. They are still loading up. And as I said, I have custom ones. So like this is a custom one here. But I don't want to use a custom one because I want it to be ones that you guys can use. So I'm like jumping back and forth and probably doing a bunch of jump cuts. This is flower one, which doesn't look too bad. Or this, ooh, I like this one. Okay, so this one's in the base game. It's in the abstract category. And I'm going to, do I want to do black or do I want to do white? I think I might do white. So I'm going to use the hex code EEE on the first one. And then just make it a white background. And then I'll just play around with some colors. So we could do maybe a blue to tie in with the rest of it. And then that might be too much blue. Maybe do it like darker. I don't know. I'm just going to kind of play around with some colors. The hex codes for all of these will be down in the description, of course, as long as I can remember, which I should be able to. It wouldn't be all too hard to remember. But I think I like that, the blue and the pink. Or do I want to do orange? See, this is why I don't play, like, do build with me's, and this is my first one, because I always get, like, indecisive. Do I like that enough to keep it? I'm really wanting to do a purple. It's just I don't know what kind of purple. That's kind of like a mauvey color. We could do that. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to drag that over and just accept it, just so I'm not playing around with it too much. And I do like the color contrast, so I think that could work. And then we need to do a garbage disposal. I'm going to do the trash compactor and place it probably on the other side of the sink, just to kind of keep it out of the way. And then we could also do... Actually, you know what? I don't think I want to do a food processor. So I'm going to hop into the dining room, and I'm going to do that by the porch area outside. I do want to keep this modern, but I don't really know what I'm, like, feeling for it, if that makes any sense. I'm just going to kind of play around with some, like, glass tables. I don't know. I don't like this one. This is one that I've never really liked. There's this one here from Showtime. It could work. The glass act feast table. I kind of like it. And then doing a chair with it. Yeah. I could do these really long back ones. The Mugga Sightser. I think they might work. I always feel like they're quite modern. I'm going to turn off my move objects just so I can actually, like, place them properly. Okay. I can't place that one because of the door, but I can place one here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move the table over here for a second, you guys. Just so I can place down the other chairs. And there we go. Awesome. And then I'm going to just kind of turn my move objects back on, just so I can kind of, like, place this. Obviously not in the way of them getting out, but just kind of having it. I was going to do it on, like, a bit of an angle, but I don't know if I want to. So if you guys have move objects on and you hold down on Alt, you can freely move things so that it's not within the grid. I'm not sure about the angle thing. Like, I want to make it work, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. And then I'm going to hop into paintings just because it's like a really big empty wall. And we're going to probably use the ones from Late Night if I can find them. I don't use them very often, but I do really like them. These ones here, the Friday Flying Kite by Nick D. So I'm just going to kind of place them along the wall. And I thought there was a purple one for this, but maybe I'm wrong. Or do I want to do a mix of, like, different paintings? I don't know. I always get really, like, indecisive. I think I'm just going to stick with the same one and just kind of, if it will let me place it on the wall. Okay. So I'm going to just kind of slide this one up just a tiny bit from where that one is. And to make sure that they're actually on the wall, because I do have move objects on, so they sometimes aren't. See, so like this far one's not on the wall. Okay. I want a plant. Alright. And then I'm going to use this carpet here from Devi Rose, which I will link in the description, because I feel like it ties in with the paintings really nicely. So I'm just going to place that underneath there. And then if I turn this around, I'm going to go for the base game TV and put it over here, and then I'm going to use I'm kind of thinking the one from High End Loft Stuff, the slimline love seat couch, actually. I'm going to use the couch one and just kind of turn it around. I feel like it, I don't know, I always feel like High End Loft Stuff fits like the modern theme that I would want. And then there is also the matching one here, the retro metro chair. So I'm going to do that on an angle. Maybe move it up a little bit just so it doesn't seem so far back. And then I think I might also do a beanbag chair which came with Generations. I think I'm going to do the tongue face one and just put it on an angle because I don't know, I feel like it's fun. And then for a painting, just to kind of put behind the TV, I'm probably going to use the Memories bulletin board from University and just kind of slide it down a little bit. There we go. Okay. And then maybe we'll do, I kind of wanted to do something musical up here as well. I just don't know which. And we do have this big empty space over here. So there's this one here from High End Loft Stuff which I could use, but I don't feel like it takes up enough space. I'm kind of thinking about going for the DJ booth, which I know is like super out there and super random, but I feel like it could work for like a virtuoso sim who's like wanting to be a DJ. You guys could obviously put like a painting thing or another skill object up here, but I'm probably gonna go with the DJ booth, to be completely honest, if I can find it at least. There's the old school DJ booth, but I'm kind of wanting the other one, this one here, because it's more like modern. Or do I want to do the old school one? I don't know, you guys. I might just do the old school one and just kind of place it over here, kind of in the middle somewhere, just kind of random. And then I want to add a painting on this wall over here as well, by the bathroom. I could do this flower one from World Adventures. I feel like it kind of goes quite nicely. And then I still feel like the wall behind the TV is very empty. I could do this holograph thing, but I don't know if I want to. Well, there's this thing here from High End Loft Stuff, the Best Friend wall sculpture. It's kind of cool, and I feel like it's quite modern, so maybe we'll put that there. And then for down here, because it's one empty section, I'm kind of thinking about, I do kind of want to do like a projection thing. I feel like that'd be fun, but maybe it doesn't fit the theme there, and it's kind of like random. That one's not big enough. I do like it. Might do this one here, and then switch out the one in the bedroom. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna switch out the bedroom, and then we'll do, maybe we have, no. I really want to do the holographic projection thing, and it does fit the bedroom wall, so I might do that and leave that there. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Alright. Is there anything else that I have left to do? Or is that it? That might be it, you guys. So I'm going to leave this down below for download, of course. If you guys want to download it, it will be down there. I hope you guys enjoyed this Build With Me series. This is a little modern house here. I absolutely love it. I'm just going to go back over and make sure that there's nothing that I feel like changing up. I think it's a super cute house. The furnished price range is 112,000 simoleons and unfurnished is 52,000, so it's not exactly a beginner home, but I think it's super cute. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I had a lot of fun doing it. I know it's like a super short series, but maybe I'll bring in some extras. I'm just going to make sure all the lights and stuff like that work. I do need to actually add some lights outside. But if you guys enjoyed this series, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to see some more videos from me, you can go ahead and subscribe. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know. I think I'm going to use the dependable little light outside. And maybe put another one over here. And then another one here. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of something like this, like honestly, let me know. I'd be completely up for doing it. I'm going to add some lights back here as well. Maybe these little like torch lights, the custom content, but I will try to link them down below, and they kind of add like a nice little like yellow vibe that I feel is kind of cool for back here. I'm gonna fix that painting that I didn't fix upstairs. It will be fixed in the download thing. And yeah, I think that's it. So I will see you guys all in my very next video. Thank you for following along with me, and I don't know, I had a lot of fun doing this. But I will see you guys all in my very next video. Okay, bye guys.